What is going on? It's your boy Sheev the Wise, and welcome back to Vader's Lair. Oh my goodness, y'all, the hype is real right now. The hype is freaking real, dude. Welcome to episode 5 of Star Wars Ahsoka, y'all. Let's go! Y'all, this episode is the one that has been hyped for quite some time now. It is directed and, of course, written by Dave Filoni, the GOAT himself, the apprentice, if you will. And tonight, we get to see the reunion of the Master and the Apprentice. Let's go! Alright, y'all, let's do it. Welcome back into the lair, y'all. This episode is going to be one for the books. It might be one of the most important episodes of Star Wars to ever be viewed by human eyes. Come on, camera, I'm right here. Stick with me. I know the hype is real. The hype is real right now, man. I can see it in the chat. You guys are excited too. Let's get it going, y'all. I don't know about you, but the first half of the Ahsoka Show has been absolutely epic. Kicking it off with that first episode, also directed by Dave Filoni, that was probably the best of the 4 other than episode 4. And episode 4 left us with some fire last week. I mean, first of all, before we even get to the whole world between worlds and, you know, Anakin Skywalker shenanigans, one of our biggest theories was wrong. And also one of our biggest theories was right. Of course, there was Marrok, and let's just get the elephant out of the room. Yeah, he was Smoke. No, not Snoke. Not Snoke. No. He was Smoke. Literally. He was some Night Sister magic, it seems. At least, you know, some green dust. The same kind of thing happened with Savage Opress back in the Clone Wars when he died. The essence of magic, or the Night Sister magic within him, kind of dispersed from his body. So it seems like that was kind of the case with whatever Marrok is. I will say, in Legends, I think there's like a Sith, Darth Nihilus. I'm sure a lot of you Legends fans know who he is. He's like not even a body anymore. He kind of is just like I don't even know how to describe it, but yeah, that dude is crazy. So obviously Marrok's not quite as powerful as that guy is in Legends, but it's interesting. I don't think that's the last we've seen of like Marrok's inclusion in this story. I wouldn't even be surprised if somehow he came back. If he was created by Night Sister magic, it's totally possible that he could be brought back by crazy old what's her name, Morgan Elsbeth. Dude, Morgan Elsbeth is wild, man. She really was trying to get the throne, and it's hella interesting that we left off with the bad guys kind of winning at the midway point of the season. And you know, Balin was absolutely epic last episode. I think the fight between him and Ahsoka was fire. It was fire. He definitely swings that thing like he knows how to, and he's been fighting like a Jedi for a very, very long time. He knew Anakin back in the day. And speaking of Anakin Skywalker, once he pushes Ahsoka off the edge of the cliff, next thing we know, the next time we see her, she's in the world between worlds, face to face with her master, Anakin Skywalker. And it doesn't seem like he's a Force ghost necessarily. And he's not like glowing blue. Although there's a lot that we don't know about the world between worlds yet, and I could definitely see it being sort of like a Force nexus, if you will. We do know it, again, world between worlds. It's kind of in the name. It's the place where all time and all of space is kind of happening and coinciding at once, where all the Star Wars stories coexist as one. But we've only ever seen it one other time in Star Wars Rebels, so really we don't know too much about it, and fans have been theorizing about it for a long time. Personally, I love it. I think the world between worlds is such an interesting addition to Star Wars, and I am hyped to maybe learn some more about it this episode. I mean, who knows? There have been some theories out there that potentially Anakin Skywalker could be the one that maybe took place of the father, or he was once supposed to take the place of the father when he was on Mortis, and I think that was his true calling, to be the chosen one. And it's possible that, of course, he turned that down, lived his life as Darth Vader, but it's possible that once he transcended into the Force, he took the father's place. And that would be so cool. That would be so cool, y'all. I mean, I'm hyped for this episode. Let me know what you guys are thinking in the chat. It is good to see you all here, and I hope the hype is real. To the 19 of y'all in the chat, let me know on a scale of 1 to 10, how hyped are you for episode 5 of Star Wars Ahsoka and the face-to-face meeting, or the world between worlds meeting of Anakin Skywalker and Ahsoka Tano once again, and for the first time in live action. I mean, second time, I guess. I don't know. We barely saw a glimpse of it last time. 1,000 out of 10 hype, says fellow. Darth Maximus says 10. Alan Copeland, a 10 out of 10. Love the turnout. For real, man. I know this episode is going to be fire. I know you guys know it's going to be fire. Dave is kicking off the second half of the season with some heat. We really have no idea what's going on, and I could totally see it actually taking place, or like starting off probably in the world between worlds. Don't get me wrong, it is called the Ahsoka Show. But I could totally see it starting off with like Ezra Bridger, even just randomly with him in the new galaxy, or Thrawn or something, you know what I mean? And we get to see our first reveal of one of the bad guys, and that would be freaking epic. Maybe there's even going to be another crawl. I don't know. Dave, you want to crawl the second half of the season? Anybody? Frello says, Dave, please knock our socks off. Oh, I know he's going to. My socks have been knocked off since, like, I don't know, 2015. Whenever Rebels, first started getting some heat. Nah, my socks were knocked off by Dave Filoni back in the Clone Wars. Let's be real. Omega Zero, welcome into the chat. 10, but I will give 100 if Filoni uses the world's multiverse to kick out the sequels timeline. No, that's not gonna happen. And let's kind of clear this up right now. Yeah, I don't think that they're going to be retconning the sequels. I think that there could be other stuff going on in different galaxies and away from our main universe. And there's a lot of time until the sequels still. At least 20, maybe 25 years, I think. I don't know exactly how many. Maybe more, maybe less. But we're getting closer to the sequels, but it's still far enough away where there's a lot of story that happens before that, and I think all of this leads to the sequels, and maybe you can even make the sequels make more sense. Omega 095, thank you for the subscription, my dude. But yeah, dude, I don't think that they're gonna necessarily retcon the sequels. I don't think they should necessarily. I'm not even the biggest fan of the sequels myself. I'll tell you that straight off the bat. I loved Force Awakens when it came out. Had a mixed relationship with The Last Jedi, but I haven't seen it in years. I should though. I should go back and watch it now. And then Rise of Skywalker I thought it was fun. I don't like it, but it's fun. Even if I hate the sequels, I have to accept what they've done. Yeah, Omega Zero, there's no point in really... there's so much good Star Wars. It's like, why waste energy hating on the stuff we don't like? You know what I mean? Like, it's Star Wars. Sometimes it's going to miss. I think it hits more often than not. I usually, especially with the live action stuff, I've never really had anything miss. Well, I got nothing... Okay, let me put it this way. Outside of... What was it called? Resistance. Not my favorite. I tried it. It's cool. Tried it. Not my favorite. Not for me. Haven't really given the little kids Jedi show a fair chance, but I heard it's alright. But I'm just saying, like, some things are not gonna hit as much. Heck, some of the Clone Wars episodes don't quite hit as much, although I love the Clone Wars too. We're going off on a tangent here. We still got some time though, so that's okay. Suru says, could you confirm whether it is let me see what he's saying. Can you confirm whether this episode is actually being shown in cinemas in the US? Yes, I can confirm. It actually should be going out at 5 p.m. now. I tried to apply to one. It's very few, I'll tell you that. I tried to apply to one at like the Grove in past. I don't even know where it is. I tried to apply though, and I don't think I got a ticket. I probably should have checked my emails. I tried to today, but I have a lot of emails. Gotta delete some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Focus, Sheev. No, it's too hype. It's too hype. The Nerds of Hell Kitchen says, but can't you tell me seeing Anakin in the world between worlds jump through a portal and kick Rey's ass after calling herself a Skywalker wouldn't be amazing? Y'all, chill. I feel like Rey did that already, too. Unless, like, holiday special thing for Lego Star Wars. You should check it out. Rey did some cool stuff like that. Dave, please knock our stocks off. Yeah, he will. Happy Taco Tano Tuesday. Oh, yeah. Now, we celebrate Tano Tuesdays while the Ahsoka Show is airing. And we are also donating all proceeds to the channel through our what's it called? Streamlabs or StreamYard? Streamlabs website. Sorry. We have a link to our Streamlabs website where we have some merch and also a donation link. And if you want to donate to the channel right now, all proceeds are going towards the SAG-AFTRA and WGA Strikes. We stand in solidarity with them. And I definitely think that it is a cause worth fighting for. So if you guys want to donate, go check out that link. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button if you don't have any funds. Either way, I appreciate every single one of you guys for hanging out with us in the chat and watching on the replay. Let's get into the chat though, and then let's talk a little bit more about these episodes because there's still a lot to talk about. Suru says, could you confirm? Oh, yes, I've read that one. Okay. Focus, Sheev. Yeah, I got it. Oh, don't remind me the horror of the holiday special. It was amazing. Hey, T-Man Does Games, welcome to the chat, my dude. Saber Smith says, dude, didn't make it. Grading papers, chunks bath. I'm almost done. 3 papers left. You got time. You got like 20 minutes. You could do it. Just like start grading the papers while you're watching. Heck, finish after the episode if you have to, my dude. Come on. You could do it. Omega Zero says, I just want to know, does Sabine love Ezra as a brother? There's a chance. No. I hope so still. I hope that happens. I mean, she literally like used a little dark side to, to go find him. So we'll see. That was really the most interesting aspect of last episode. Let's forget Marrok. Let's forget we ever tried to predict Starkiller, even though Dave, please bring back Starkiller. No, but for real, let's past that, because the best part of that last episode, of course, other than Balin, was the whole plot with Sabine. And watching it multiple times over, dude, it's really cool to see how she has all this, I don't know, turmoil within her, where she's trying to decide whether or not letting Thrawn back is worth risking, or getting Ezra is worth risking letting Thrawn back in the galaxy. She takes that chance after Ahsoka seems to be, kicked off the cliff, and whatever happens to her, Sabine gives up the map. And of course she does become their prisoner. But yeah, I think that whether it's just family love or real love, Sabine definitely loves Ezra. You know what I mean? Like, she definitely loves Ezra. Whether or not it's romantically, that's another story. One can hope. But yeah, I definitely think she does. And the craziest part of last episode with all of that was the fact that Balin was like reading her force and reading into her mind and could sense the turmoil within her. He could sense why she wasn't just straight up destroying it the way that Ahsoka was. And of course he pulled out the fact that Ezra's like the only family she feels like she has left, and that's because her family died on Mandalore. And I'm like, yo, I called this a month ago, and it's probably the exact reason that Ahsoka left Sabine. And maybe Anakin's even going to get into this with Ahsoka, because I think the whole thing is the fact that Sabine was being taught by Ahsoka right after Ahsoka had been... who knows how long Ahsoka had been out of the world between worlds, but she was pulled out right after fighting her master and fully realizing what he had become. And that really, I think, changed Ahsoka. A lot of people are like, yo, the live action Ahsoka is different. I'm like, yeah. she freaking found out her master turned into Darth Vader. I think you would change too. You know what I mean? I think there would be some doubt, and especially if you're training somebody and find out about what he's done, maybe through conversations with Luke Skywalker, potentially learning about his, who Anakin was and everything. Maybe she felt that because Sabine had lost her family on the night of 1,000 tears, that she would turn to the dark side. That through the pain that she was in, missing Ezra, that she would turn to the dark side. And guess what? She might have been right. I mean, I don't think Sabine's going full dark side. I don't think she'd like that. She's a Mandalorian, though, so she's got some dark side tendencies. Let's be real. But I'm telling you guys, I thought this up like over a month ago before the show came out. And I'm like, why the heck would the two of them have been training together already and then just broken up? Like, what could have happened to sour this relationship so much? And that would make perfect sense. It's also very similar to the fact that Ahsoka walked away from Anakin right before the Jedi Order fell and before he turned to the dark side. And then she also turned away from Sabine right after her family died. You don't think there's a lot of guilt pent up in Ahsoka? And that she's not going to have to go through these conversations and maybe through some past traumas in the world between worlds in this episode with Anakin? I think so. I think so, man. I'm freaking hyped. I'm freaking hyped, dude. I don't even know what to expect, but I'm here for it. I'm freaking here for it, dude. Darth Terminati says, happy Ahsoka Tuesday to everyone in the chat. May the Force be with you. And may the Force be with you, my friend, and everybody. Timothy, my brother. Hey, everyone. Welcome into the chat, my dude. Saber Smith says, it's the same reason she didn't want to train Grogu. Attachment scares her. Yeah, and I think the whole reason she didn't want to train Grogu was because of what she went through with Sabine and finding out about Anakin. Because I think that all happened already. I think that she trained Sabine before she saw Grogu. She'd been doing all this stuff with Morgan, finding Morgan Elsbeth. So I think that all happened in between. And that was my first hint to the fact that maybe she's afraid of training Sabine because of her turning to the dark side, was the fact we saw that with her and Grogu. And Dave Filoni is just that guy to be, tying all this stuff together the way he does, man. It's just beautiful. It's beautiful. He is the apprentice, man, and he has become the master. Anakin Skywalker says, everybody save Vader's lair. Ellen, let's go. I'm dead. Let's go, Michael. Welcome in the chat, my dude. Tommy, welcome in, my dude. Good to see you, my dude. I love your mother theory, my dude. So let's talk about that a little bit. So Tommy in the chat had this incredible theory that the women on the murals of the Night Sister Temple that we saw back in episode 1 could be the mother. Now, if you guys don't know who the mother is, there are these characters in Star Wars canon known as the Ones. And the Ones are basically the father, the daughter, and the son. The father symbolizing the balance in between the light and the dark side of the Force, while the daughter is the light side of the Force and the son is the dark side. So that, again, the father balances out the two. Back in the Clone Wars, the father was supposed to basically pass his mantle to Anakin, who was the chosen one, who was supposed to bring balance to the Force. Anakin didn't want to do that. He found out about his future. His mind got wiped. Ahsoka died, got brought back to life by the daughter who sacrificed her. I mean, she was already dying, but she sacrificed what was left of her life to bring Ahsoka back. And ever since, Ahsoka has had this convor, or this little owl dude that follows her around. It's kind of like an embodiment of the daughter, or of the light side of the Force. It just follows her around everywhere. It's really cool. But with all of that, the Mortis gods, or the Ones, the father, the daughter, and the son, were also depicted on a mural that basically led Ezra Bridger to the world between worlds. And I think it's possible that these three beings in the Force, the father, the daughter, and the son, are the protectors, or the guardians, I guess you could say, of the world between worlds. Maybe they even created it. I really don't know. But I'm just theorizing out here. But I'm just saying, like, it's possible these characters are very connected to the world between worlds and what's going on with Ahsoka and maybe even Anakin in this episode. And it's possible there's another character that is a part of the ones that's not in canon yet, but was in Legends and was known as the Mother. And her name is Abeloth. And if you guys haven't heard of Abeloth, I mean, it's a lot. Go look it up, but she's crazy, dude. She's like a force demon lady that's basically as powerful as the rest of the one. I don't know if she's quite as powerful as the rest of the ones, but she's definitely up there on power level. I'm saying, man, my heart is racing too, Tim. I'm hyped, man. I'm just saying. So it's possible that the Night Sisters, worship, or because the Night Sister magic is a kind of form of the Force. It's possible their magic comes all the way down from the Mother, who is again one of the ones, and it's possible like they could all be the sisters who are maybe daughters of the Mother or whatever. But I think that somehow the Night Sisters could be connected to the Mother, and I think the Mother maybe even has been trying to get into the world between worlds or something all this time so that she can kind of rule all of time and space. I don't know. I'm just putting something out there. That would be pretty crazy, though. That would definitely be wild. Tano Tuesday! Welcome in, Mateo. It's good to see you, my dude. Steve Starenka. Heyo! Love more, fear less, as I know he's gone. But you can still smell what Marrok is cooking. That's fantastic. Yeah, Tommy, I love it too. I definitely think it's possible, and thank you for putting that theory into my brain with some conversations between, I know you and Tim. You guys we're talking about it. Abeloth, baby, let's go. Morai, let's get it. I can't wait to see some Morai. I definitely think that we could see her in the world between worlds again in this episode. Star Wars Politics says, indeed, Filoni. We trust. And yes, we do, my friend. Oh, man, he makes some fire Star Wars. Ashhammer says, hey, mods, just a heads up. Theaters got a 1-hour release for the show, so keep your eyes out for people possibly coming in with spoilers. Highly unlikely, but it's possible. So keep your eyes open. Yeah, I don't think there will be too many spoilers, hopefully, in the chat. But if you are putting spoilers in the chat, we will rain the iron fist of the lair upon you. We will do it. Don't make me destroy you. I feel like I gotta do the Palpatine voice more often. The ones have been evil stepsisters. Have evil stepsisters. Yeah, the Night Sisters. It's a good theory, right? I don't think it's that bad. Nerds of Hell's Kitchen says, dude, I hope we see Annie pull out his Youngling Slayer 9000. I don't know about you guys, but I was like trying to hyper analyze, and there was some discussions and debates online. I personally think it looked like Anakin had the Darth Vader's saber on his hilt, or like on his belt. I might be wrong. Hell, I don't know, but it looked like it to me. Mateo says, I missed the stream last week because I got the chance to go to Lake Powell. Dude, I love Lake Powell. I hope it was a blast. I saw some crazy videos and pictures of you guys drumming on the lake. Fantastic. I love it, man. Yeah, rest in peace to Kobe and Gigi, indeed. I don't know what that was about, but yeah, rest in peace to them. If you smell what Marrok is cooking. 11 minutes to go. Paper's done. Gotta take chunk out. BRB. Do it, my friend. Welcome to the dark side. You must get chubbed clean. I don't know where I was going with that. My name is Hammer for a reason. Exactly. We will rain the hammer upon you. We will rain the hammer upon you. The Nerds of Hell's Kitchen says, but Vader hangs from the top, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't even know what you're talking about. Wait. Let me go back. Oh, yeah. Definitely. I won't hesitate to ban. Do it. Drive careful and avoid traffic jams, KG. Yes, please. Drive safe. Omega Zero says, Star Wars aside a bit, you all here have a favorite bands and music. I'm into like hip hop and R&B. more than anything, but I love all types of music. I don't know. Favorite band or artist? I like this guy named Bones. Very underground kind of thing, but yeah, Bones is probably my favorite artist. My voice is creepy. I'm dead. Alright, y'all, I gotta go grab my iced coffee and get comfy to watch the show with my dad. Hey, much love, nerds of Hell's Kitchen. Thanks for stopping in. Enjoy the episode, my dude. Stay tuned for the after show. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and I'm jealous of you with that iced coffee. I wish I had time to go get some. I'm a crack addict for it, man. I gotta get my iced coffee. Ashhammer says, been playing Survivor with dual wield white sabers in preparation for this. Let's go, my dude. That's hype as hell. I hope you had dual wield and then like one, you know what I mean? Like that's the way to do it. I'm super I can't even read that. I'm having an epileptic attack trying to read this. I listen to everything, honestly. Big hip hop fan, but I grew up on the Ramones and the Smiths and the Weezer stuff. Oh, bro, I love Weezer. That's fire. Oh, shoot, an after show. Well, we're just gonna be. We'll be talking after the show for a bit for sure. Maybe we'll do an after show. I don't know. It depends on how hyped this one is. I'm hyped for it though. Can't wait for Ezra appearance. Really hope you do have a long hair and a beard, dude. If he does, that would be fire. That would be really fire. Today is National Chocolate Milkshake Day. Oh no. Don't tell me that. I'm about to go get like a mocha chocolate milkshake day. You know what I'm saying? I know that's not the same, but what up, RF Gaming Channel? Welcome to the chat, my dude. Hey, let's go. Love more, fear less, says Yasa Yasame Ikya Ka Yato. I hope I said that right. I don't know what I said. Oh no, did you make me say something bad? I shouldn't have said that. I don't know what I said. Ooh, I look like just like Buddy Holly. I don't even know what y'all are talking about in the chat. Y'all are wilding now. Alright, let's talk about this episode and get some final predictions in. Let me know what you guys think in the chat is going to happen tonight. I definitely think that we could be going to the new galaxy. I know this episode's supposed to be like 40-ish, maybe 50 minutes, somewhere in between. I don't know the exact runtime. We are 6 minutes away, though, so make sure to pull it up and get it already. But it's about to get hype, man. It's about to get hype. Last predictions. I think that we see Sabine reunite with Ezra in this episode, and I think that we also see Thrawn. I don't know if Thrawn is necessarily going to come back to the galaxy, though. I think there might be a reason why he's been in this new galaxy this whole time. Hera kills a lingering HK droid, says talented Mr. Griffin. Well, he could go back and then I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, Hera definitely could end up killing an HK droid. I like that. We've seen a lot of them. So, dead Jedi, says T. Davidson. Uh-oh. Hope not. I hope not. I mean, maybe if we through the war between worlds, we might see some dead Jedi. I don't know. I haven't a clue, but I'm gonna enjoy it. Yeah, Dawn. I think that's the real essence. Like, we're all having fun with the speculation, like with Marrok and everything. But you can't get too upset with the outcome, you know what I mean? Like, we're all here for the ride and to enjoy this experience that Dave Filoni is taking us on. And I am hyped to see this episode, fam. Will we see Luke Skywalker? Maybe. I hope he gets brought up. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that has to happen. Like, Ahsoka's like, I've met your son. Oh, man. This episode's gonna hurt. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna cry. I'm concerned for Hu Yang. Somebody needs to pick him up. For real, Sabersmith. Every time I watch it back, I'm like, my boy, he got left behind. No. Star Wars Politics says, I think Ahsoka will see Sabine's choice she made in the last episode in the World Between Worlds. Yo, that would be wild. Maybe. Okay, so I liked your guys' theory last week, so let's get this last prediction out with 3 minutes to go. Ahsoka, Dave Filoni, I don't know exactly how this works, but he's kind of drawn a lot of pictures with Ahsoka and Gandalf. And of course, there's the whole Ahsoka the White thing. And Ahsoka's very similar in Rebels and in general to Gandalf. And the first time she got pulled out of the world between worlds, we're all like, yo, this is wild. Like, this is one of the coolest things. And we thought it was probably a one-off thing. But now she got apparently, seemingly pulled back in again. And heck, maybe this is even Anakin Skywalker from the past. Because who knows? He could have found his way into the world between worlds at some point. How cool would it be? Oh, and then she can't even tell him about Luke. Oh, that would be wild. But anyway, how cool would it be if Ahsoka, every time she dies, she gets brought back into the world between worlds because the daughter is within her? Anybody? I think that would be freaking wild. And I'm here for it if that is the case. And every time she comes back better or like improved, maybe even worse at points. But she's like, you know, has a new mission to complete or a new task. I think that would be really, really cool. Sky Guy incoming, says General Grievous. 3 minutes in General Tano. Maybe in General Tano. I would love to see some moments of the Clone Wars in the World Between Worlds too. That can maybe be how we get some flashbacks. I don't know. That would be really cool. But Ahsoka the White will not have a sick white beard though. That is true. But she's got some sick white and blue head tails. What are the ones on her species called? I forget. It's not Leku, is it? It's a different Montrals. Her Montrals. She's got sick white Montrals though. White and blue Montrals. Omega Zero says Vader's lair. That theory is awesome, and there must be a reason why Ahsoka always is being saved in the world between worlds. Right? I definitely think that could be the case, and her connection to the daughter could make it make even more sense. And with Anakin being maybe even the father, mind blowing. Okay, last theory before the episode drops. What if Marrok was the apprentice of Anakin Skywalker? And what we saw with his spirit like evaporating from his body, what if that's what happens with Ahsoka when she gets pulled in the world between worlds? At least to the appearance of everybody else. You know what I mean? What if that's what happens? Like, what if that's what Vader saw when Ahsoka got pulled in the world between worlds, even though he fell? You know what I mean? Like, what if that's what happened? And what if Marrok was Starkiller? I'm just saying. Hey, let's keep it alive. So, okay, the episode was up. Let's go. Episode 5. Ahsoka confronts her past while Hera and her allies undertake a rescue mission. Let's go. Oh my god, 51 minutes. Okay, I'm pulling it up. We're going to turn down the music. We're going to get the timer ready. Let's get this thing going. It's up. Okay. Everybody get ready. All right, everybody calm down. Fucking start. All right, let's start this thing. Everybody, episode 5 of Star Wars Ahsoka in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Damn it. Oh my god, wait a minute. Oh my god. I'm about to get too hyped, y'all. Oh my god. I've been waiting for this for so very long. Oh my god. Stay fucking calm. Okay. But yeah. What if Starkiller got pulled into the world between worlds too, and that's why his body looks all evaporated? You know what I mean? It's Marrok's him. Come on. Let's go. Do it for Ezra. Do it. Whew. Hey, see you later, Omega Zero. Much love. Disney killing it with dropping it on time. I know they are. It's fire right now, fam. Let's get that volume up. Let's go. Ooh, I'm too hyped. I'm going to enjoy this. Yo, that was epic when they went into hyperspace last episode. Also, what if there was a wormhole opened by that hyperspace jump that like leads to both galaxies? That would be cool. Oh, man. It's him! Oh, I'm too hyped already. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, y'all. Oh, my God, y'all. I'm not ready. Oh, my God. I love how he did this. It looks like a movie. Oh, it is in theaters, right? Oh, my God. Turn it up. Turn it up. Oh, my God. Okay. Whew. Hu Yang, my boy, are you there? Or is this? We're going to the world between worlds? Oh, frick. Yeah, ludicrous speed for real, Brian Stone. Ah! I can't contain myself, Dave. You freaking master! I'm telling you, this little shrine is like a thing to the world between worlds too. What is going on? Oh, they're gonna find that on the ground? Can they recreate the map? What up, Hera? This is hard as hell, bro. I love this. The imagery in this show has been fantastic. Dave, your freaking directing is getting elite, my dude. Holy shit. Dave, you're so damn fire now, dude. George has taught this man everything he knew, man. This is incredible. Jason! Oh, does he sense something? Haha. Sure. She's so hesitant. She's like, Yeah, you need MacGuffin glue? I'm dead. Chopper! Dude, Chopper looks sick. Did he ever get that new leg? It looks like he maybe did. Maybe not. He did stab his saber through it, though, so maybe they can't complete the map. Like how he grabbed on the Chopper's head and it, like, shook. I love it. Yeah, butts. Hair is thick, fam. I don't blame you, Kanan. Oh! Oh, no. Does he think she died? I don't think they did. Oh, Hu Yang, I'm sorry, bro. Jason, you better not go to the dark side, kiddo. Don't give me that music, Dave! Don't do this to me! Shadow Warrior? It's see? I'm telling you! He's gonna tell her about Starkiller! Ah! Yo, my God. Oh. Anakin's a savage. I love this movie. Yep. This is fascinating. What the fuck? Not for that. What the fuck, man? This is amazing. This is so damn good. Something is interesting, but... or weird, I guess. He's gonna fight her. Or die. Or die. Then you'll die. Oh, God. This is like full-fledged Anakin, no? Holy shit, dude. Oh my god, Joe. Hayden does look freaking amazing. Jason, you better not freaking turn to the dark side. Ahsoka's gonna come back. He can sense something, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, I saw the scar. I saw the scar too. That's so incredible. Yeah. Tell HQ to suck a dirt. What? General Organa? He did say General Organa, right? General Organa can only cover so long. Yo, I missed that. Never mind. Don't tell that to HQ. She's cool. She's cool. I'm sorry. I take it back. You've been around Jedi long enough. Trust this freaking kid. He knows what he's talking about. The lightsabers? I heard it. I heard that. Dave, you're incredible. Hera's probably connected to the Force here too. That's so freaking cool. That's sick as hell, dude. Trust in the Force, indeed. She's like, I heard it. They're gonna find her body. Drew Carson. He's like, okay, we better get on it then. This is so freaking cool. Whoo! What the flip? What the fuck? Yo! 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 Oh my god! Oh my god! It's the 501st! And this Clone Wars over! She looks good too, damn! Woo! Holy shit. Damn, and it still sucks to see the random clone troopers die. Even back when the Clone Wars aired, it was like, no! What is this? Dave, why you do this to me? Holy shit. She's dealing with loss again, or I'm confused. Oh my god, Rex! Rex! Oh, he looks fantastic. The shorter hair. I can't freaking believe this. This is fucking amazing. I like how the Clone Wars armor in live action looks like heavy, like medieval armor. You know what I mean? Like. Damn. I heard Dark Side there. Because she was trained by him. Damn, man. He's not wrong, though. In a war, like, that's... It's terrible that the Jedi did this. You know what I mean? These poor kids that they just threw into war. Like... Oh my god, and then it turns into Vader. Wow, man. This is so damn good! Oh, poor Ahsoka, man. That was incredible imagery. Dave is freaking killing it, dude. Iconic instantly. The storyboards, yeah, they probably went hard as hell. Holy shit. Ugh. It probably already is, Brian. I'll make it a GIF if it's not. Shaking, me too. Yeah, I'm gonna make that a GIF. Don't you worry. That was incredible. That was freaking incredible. It just froze? Is there that many people watching this episode? We have 30 minutes left? Yeah, we do. This is insane. All screaming indeed. It is a religious experience. He's so front, like up front. Yeah. Has he experienced something like this before? Is he smiling? Intense. Yeah, you could say that again. Terminati, bro. You're gonna have to keep the spoilers out of the chat, bro. Intense. Intense indeed. Oh, wonderful. Hu Yang. Oh, she's fighting with the double blue? Is this Mandalore? Yo! 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 Look at her go! This is hard as fuck! This is so freaking cool. Oh my god. The Siege of freaking Mandalore. Anakin's like, yo, this is wild. It was. Oh my god, do we have to see her go through Order 66 again? Please don't do that to me. Please don't do that to me. Ugh. He's already past that. Back to the beginning? Yo, it's red now. Oh, die. Darth. Oh my god. Sith Anakin. What the fuck? Literally back to the beginning. Jeez, dude, this is cool as freaking hell! Oh my god, Sith Anakin looks amazing. I was gonna say, grab his saber. Whoo! She's like that! Take it, Anakin! Your arrogance blinds you, Sith One. Change your eye color. Come on, I want to see that happen. Show me the edit. Close his eyes and then they're blue. Huh. That's so cool. And he's gone. Yo, this is so fucking cool. Oh my god, man. What am I watching? Yo, what is going on? The whole world between worlds, stars, or what is this? What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Is she getting saved? I'm like... That... Huh. Well, water symbolizes rebirth, as Dawn pointed out last week, and in general. Damn. Yeah, I know, but wait, what about the rest? I'm feeling you, Dawn. I'm like, what the hell? Laughing my... Is that actually Brendan Wayne? It looks like him. I want more! Yeah, even she's... Okay, is she gonna float back back and forth in consciousness and see some more of him? When he did that smile, I thought Kanan was about to come out of the water or some shit. We're only halfway through. A little over. Yo, I like never see her head like that. That's so interesting. I've always wondered how that works. She's always had like a little thing covering it. Interesting. She does look freaking good in this show, man. All day. Shit. I wonder if Anakin's lesson is that she shouldn't just choose to I don't know. I'm like trying to maybe make her understand Sabine more. Like I'm trying to figure out the whole master and apprentice thing. She even looks good, bald. Now she's Ahsoka the White? Or what? He was like, oh. I was hoping you'd say yes. No. Yep. She's trying to see if she can do a force sense, I guess, or a force echo. She's hoping she destroyed it before. Damn. Shit. Shit. Do it for Ezra. She's like, fuck. Oh. Oh. She looks devastated. Oh. Can't. Gotta do the Purgle jump. What the fuck? That was great acting by Rosario. All of them. This show has been freaking phenomenal. Leia coming? Hopefully. Yeah, the Purgle. There you go. She feels him. Do it. Do it. Purgle pals. There they are. Yo. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. You gotta. Don't end the episode. Yeah, I was gonna say. I hate the New Republic. I hate the New Republic so much. Well, the Senate Oversight Committee can eat some poop. Oh, shoot. Yes. The Purgo! Come on! Time to run! Let's go. Take the whole fleet. You're going to need them. I guess we'll have to go to the other galaxy with Ahsoka. Let's go! I'm hyped. I love it. The Purgle know what they're doing. Just have them grab on. How am I supposed to sleep tonight? You're not. This is so good. This is so good. The ghost. It looks sick with the phantom on its back. Yo. I love Rosario's reaction. That's sick. Oh, that's so cool, dude. I love you, Dave Filoni. Of course you got a whole bunch of Purgle in your episode, my dude. Come on, take me to Ezra. Show Ezra and Thrawn at the end. Come on. Come on. That's the only thing that can top off this episode. I'll just throw my headphones across the room and just start bawling, man. The big one. Follow the big one. That's the guy. We'll grab hold of him. That'll do. That'll do. What the flip? What is she doing? She's just gonna... No way. What is she doing? What the fuck? This is so cool. Dave, you freaking genius. She's definitely, if not Ahsoka the White, she's getting there. I think every time she dies, she goes to the world between worlds and comes back. That's so cool. Huh. A pod of Purgle? Is that what they're called? Yeah, I know. This episode's insane. Could be stop motion. With them, like, edited in. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it is fully. Shit. Dave's that guy. That's so cool. He's he's stalling them. No, identify yourself. Yeah! I love Carson Teva! I'm a Carson Teva simp. This might be one of my favorite characters in all of Star Wars. I love this guy. He's serious. No. Boo. Boo the New Republic. I'm telling you guys, Palpatine had a point. I'm just kidding. Don't listen to me. Teva is the GOAT. They're talking to Purgle. Zero trust in one of their loyal generals. Yeah, for real. Can I come? I want to go. Damn, y'all, this is hard as hell. Do you guys think she came back stronger? Let me know in the chat. Huh. Huh. That's so cool. Is she gonna go in its mouth? What? Do it. Oh my god, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen. Yo, who Yang's coming with? My boy's coming. Finding Nemo, aka Finding Ezra. Let's go. Dave is a good Finding Nemo fan, aren't we all? Harry, I don't know why you don't go with them. No. We'll just see where it goes. He's like, God damn it. Trust in the Force, indeed. That's something Hu Yang might have a hard time understanding. Oh my god, these creatures are so cool. Get the flip out of the way! How about you just trust your freaking generals? And they're all like flying around. I'm like, you dumbass. I totally see why this released theatrically too. This is fucking phenomenal. YouTube's gonna hate me tonight. I don't care. This is freaking amazing. This is so good. Hey, you. Move. Oh, their eyes are going blue. That means they're going to hyperspace soon. Oh, do they do the... Can we see their tentacles do the little things? Oh, my God. I love this. I love this. I love this. Oh, that's so cool. Ah! Here we go. I've been waiting for this. So cool. Oh my god, that was freaking amazing. What an experience. That's the greatest episode of Star Wars I've ever seen. That is the greatest episode of Star Wars I think I've ever seen. I mean, you almost have to be a Clone Wars or Rebels fan to truly appreciate how incredible this is. I don't have words. I do not have words, man. As a kid that grew up every Friday night watching the Clone Wars film. Holy shit! That was fucking amazing! That was freaking amazing, y'all. I literally do not have words right now. Like, that is damn good, Dave. That is damn good. I don't even know, fam. That was so damn good. The moments with Anakin and the fact that, like, you know for a fact, like, that's not over, fam. That is not over. We're gonna see whatever this is leading to. Dave is building a story here, and he doesn't build stories lightly. Y'all gotta understand. We are 5 episodes into an 8-episode season, and there has been nothing but building in this story. There is going to be multiple seasons of this incredible ass story that this man is building. And this is on top of 7 seasons of some of the best Star Wars we've ever seen, and 4 seasons of my favorite Star Wars ever. This is it. This is freaking it. Yeah, Hayden did an incredible job. Holy shit. The way he emanated Anakin in this episode, that is the best Anakin Skywalker I have ever seen in any media. He freaking nailed it. Every moment. The moments with the Clone Wars were so damn good. He gets into the Siege of Mandalore. I don't think I remember this battle. The trauma Ahsoka has of being a peacekeeper that was taught to be a soldier. The fact that Anakin was just trying to keep her alive, really, in the end. And the two of them love so much that the darkness is there, and you can even see it in Ahsoka and in Sabine. It is a legacy. That legacy was also tainted by Dooku at one point, and it's just part of being, I don't want to say human necessarily for the Star Wars universe, but that's what it really is. It's part of being human, man. It is. There is darkness in all of us, in Sabine and Ahsoka, definitely in Anakin, but they are more than that. They are more than the darkness within them, and while the darkness may feed on them at moments, and Anakin may have turned to the dark side and became Darth Vader, there was so much more to Anakin than that, and being brought back proved it. You know what I mean? Like, and in all of us. And there is for Ahsoka, and there is for Sabine as well. They make tough choices and the things that they have to go through to try and protect people. You know what I mean? And that's what this is, dude. Like, she's going through the trauma of the Clone Wars and going through all the stuff that Anakin taught her, and yeah, she's got a little bit of darkness in her too, and she's like, you know, calling out Anakin for his. It's like he's like, yo, you haven't learned anything. Like, there's literally darkness in all of us. It's going to be there, and that's what was wrong with the Jedi teachings to begin with, was the fact that they kind of made you feel nothing. You know what I mean? That doesn't work. You bury kids' feelings down like Anakin. You freaking tell them, oh yeah, you can't be afraid. You can't love your mom and miss her. Like, that's wrong, because they take away little kids so they don't have attachments. It's like, no. That's how kids have little bottled up emotions and blow up and start to kill everybody on the dark side. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, dude, like, they're more than that. You know what I mean? They're more than that. Freaking damn episode. That was so good. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments below on a scale of 1 to 10. I know I asked it already, but literally, this one breaks the charts. A million out of 10 for me. I can't even think right now. That episode was so damn good. Let me go back a little bit. God, I wish we got more of Anakin, but we got a lot, says Ashhammer. Yeah, we did. That Purgle ending was freaking fire, too. Wow, 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 says Skywalker's Academy. You know my kill. Hell yeah. So much more than I thought we would see. The Whales Hyperdrive. Wow. Thrawn and Ezra next week. I think so. Maybe not. Maybe a little. It could literally. Dude, I'm telling y'all, with the building that this story is doing, this show should be like 4 seasons. At least. And I think it's all, of course, leading to the movie, but this is... I think Ahsoka is literally going to lead us to Ezra and Thrawn at the end of Season 1. And I was hoping that we would see them earlier in the season, but I'm okay with this. I love a slow burn. I love a good damn story, and that's what this is, fam. Dave has taken his time to tell the story right. He's given the amount of time for each episode that they deserve, pretty much, and telling the story that he wants to tell. And that's the way it should be, dude. There should be no restraints on this stuff. Like, let the master do his work. Let him go. Let him... It's heat. Give him the fire. If last week's was a 10, this was 120. It was turned up a few notches. There were so many moments in that that felt like I was actually watching Clone Wars. Anakin turning to Vader, the smoke, seeing Mandalorians. I know. It literally... I was bawling, fam. I couldn't. It means too much. It's so damn good. We're all there for you, She, for real. Been tearing up a lot tonight. It's freaking amazing, man. It's so damn good. With the Sith eyes, too. I know, Rello. It was fire. It was fire. The way he made them change, too. I don't think we've seen the last of that. I think there's more to it. I definitely think there's more to it. Now I'm wondering what the name and the thing was. Like the title. It was like Shadow Figure or something like that. Which maybe that's Anakin because he has the darkness within him, the Vader. I still want to know what the hell Marrok was, fam. It was Starkiller. Literally just wishing we had more, and the best complaint you can have. That's such a compliment to them and to Dave. Facts. Brandon Alvarado says Ezra needs to train Jason to become a Jedi. He does. Let Dave cook. Do it. The Shadow Warrior. Yeah, interesting. It must be Anakin. It might even be referring to their legacy. Excuse me. Like, there's a lot of I think literally everybody in that tree fought in the Clone Wars except for Qui-Gon. You got Yoda. He fought in the Clone Wars. You got Dooku, who fought on the other side of the Clone Wars. You got Qui-Gon, who died, so one person that wasn't. But then Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Ahsoka all fought together in the Clone Wars. So it's like the whole tree and legacy is war. Ahsoka, you gotta chill. That's what the whole legacy of the damn thing is. And yeah, you fought in all the wars, but still. Episode 6 is very exciting. Hopefully. 11 out of 10 says Don Clouderman. I couldn't agree more. Sketchcraft says 10 out of 10. The performance from the prequel era, I always wanted to see in live action. I know, dude. Me freaking too, man. That was... I can't say it enough. That was fucking phenomenal. That was freaking good. I'm telling y'all, the transitions from Anakin to Vader were freaking genius too. There was not a freaking complaint I had about this episode. Ahsoka in the Clone Wars, Ahsoka in the Siege of Mandalore looked perfect. It's almost crazier to see her in live action at that age because you're going, holy shit, she was young. Like in animation, yeah. She's obviously a kid, but like seeing a child soldier like that really does put it into perspective. And I feel like if George was able to do that in live action, like it would have hit even harder how that's how the Clone Wars was, and that they really were bringing in all of these children Jedi that had couldn't have attachments into a war when they were supposed to be peacekeepers. Like it's fascinating. Kevin Kiner needs to make all the music for the Star Wars projects. Yeah, Brandon Alvarado. I love that they're giving it to other people because I think Ludwig is fantastic. I thought that the people that worked on Mandalorian Season 3 were pretty freaking good too. But dude, the Kiners... the Kiners are fire, dude. Like, if John Williams is the GOAT... I think Kobe's better, but if you want to put it into sports terms, like if Jordan's the GOAT, which is John Williams, then like LeBron or Kobe is the Kiners. You know what I mean? Like whoever you would put after. And even then, Kobe's the GOAT. The fight scene was sick. It freaking was, dude. Both fight scenes. Dude, okay. Pause. How cool was it when Ahsoka started fighting in the Siege of Mandalore? She was going ham. And then, every time Ahsoka is fighting somebody and they have a saber and she doesn't, she's like, come here, fam. And it doesn't matter if it's Anakin. Oh no, Come here, Anakin. Give me that saber. You're done. Oh, that was hard. That was hard. Ah, that was so good. Ahsoka looks so much younger than from what I imagined, but I don't even care, to be honest. It was still amazing. She probably, like, think about it though. She was probably like 16, 17 at the most at the end of the Clone Wars. I think she's like 4 years younger than Anakin, maybe 5. So it's like Anakin was 22. Still super young. That's younger than me. Like, Anakin was young. Ahsoka was even younger. She was literally like 17 years old. The Clone Wars flashbacks were an amazing nostalgia trip. Facts. If anyone has a problem with how live action people look compared to their animated selves, just think about if we got Clone Wars Dooku first before live action. It would be weird too. It would, dude. Dooku's long face. 14 years old. She was 14 years old, I think, at the beginning of the war. At the end of the war, because the war lasted about 2 to 3 years. She would have been 16 or 17 at the end of the war, which would have been where the Siege of Mandalore took place. And she did look slightly older too, and had slightly longer leku. You could tell. Go back and look. I mean, she still looked young, but it's also the prosthetics, and probably because they did like both scenes back to back. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Ahsoka actress for the young one. She did fantastic. I gotta look in the credits who it was, but great job, great freaking job. And I can't say enough about Hayden's performance, man. I think one of the coolest things though in this episode too that a lot of people are gonna like probably not talk about too much is the fact that like Jason and his force abilities, and that scene with Hera where he's listening to the fight, and even when he says to Ahsoka like, I heard you're fighting, who are you fighting? That was so cool. She's like, did you? Wow, like that's cool. Ariana Greenblatt is her name, says Daniel Fisher. Dude, great job, Ariana. Rosario killed it. Ariana killed it. Mary Elizabeth Winstead absolutely killed it. David Tennant freaking killed it. Hayden Christensen, you fucking killed it, dude. Welcome back. What a performance. Man, that was so, the best part was definitely that conversation with Anakin and Ahsoka where he's telling her like, you have to fight to stay alive. Do you want to live or do you want to die? And the fact that definitely probably happened in the Clone Wars, and that was probably for sure a conversation they had at the very beginning where he's like, I have to teach you to be a soldier. Like, I don't really want to, but to win this war, I have to teach you to survive. And that's what he did. He literally was so hard on her and, you know, made her train day in and day out to survive, and it helped her survive all this time and helped her survive Order 66. If Dave made us live through an Order 66 moment and flashback with her, I would have died. I would have died. I love the little moment too when they're on the Siege of Mandalore when Anakin's like, oh, like, I don't remember this, and she's like, yeah, we departed already at that point. You were saving the Chancellor, big shot. Like I was so mesmerized by everything in this episode. I didn't even care about Hera's booty. This episode, like, take a seat, young Twilight. I got bigger things to focus on. Facts, though. Facts. I mean, it was still there. It was still in our face, and it was still fire, like this episode was. But yeah, Timothy said this episode was a dream come true. You couldn't be more spot on, man. You couldn't be more spot on. I made a video way back before Kenobi where people were hoping for some Clone Wars flashbacks in that show, and we sort of did. Like, it was right before, like, probably just after Attack of the Clones, maybe, you know what I mean? Like, but I said at the time, like, if we do get Clone Wars flashbacks, it's gonna be in Ahsoka. It's gonna be with Dave. It's gonna have Dave directing it. It's gonna be Dave, because him and George made the Clone Wars together. That's him, man. If there's gonna be Clone Wars flashbacks, it's gonna be in the show about the main character of the Clone Wars, Ahsoka Tano, the one that lived through all the war and had to become a soldier. Like, frick yeah, man. Dave, I love you. I love y'all. Y'all are funny. Paul Sung-Hyun Lee. Yeah. freaking killed it, dude. Great performance. I love Carson Teva even more. Every time I see him, I freaking love him even more. I love you, Carson Teva, and I love you, Paul Sun-Hyung Lee. I love you. Hyung Lee? Huyang? Oh, what's happening here? So, God, let's go. Saber Smith says Ahsoka wearing white now. Yeah, Ahsoka the White. It's definitely so. Water definitely resembles Rebirth, and having the whole waves crashing to her, entering in, and then her being in the water, fully submerged as she comes out. Totally symmetry of baptism and everything. And yeah, she could be reborn now as Ahsoka the White. But I don't think the full transformation's there. I think there's still some gray. And it's why, on top of the fact that her training, I don't know if her training was fully completed with Anakin in those scenes. I think there could be another scene by the end of the show where she's either near death or has a moment where she's like meditating or something, and she ends up having the conclusion to this World Between Worlds flashback montage and of her training essentially with Anakin. And he says to her, there's hope for you yet, and disappears. She comes back and everything, and she comes back in the white and gray. That's the main thing. When she came into the show, she's still wearing that gray kind of samurai looking armor that she was wearing back in Mandalorian season 2 and even in Rebels. Now she's starting to transition a little bit. She had a semi-rebirth, I think, with Anakin there and those flashbacks, and really dealing with the trauma, and him even talking about the struggle of being a master, and she's having a hard time with it too. And it's just, I think she's still transitioning though. I don't think she's full on Ahsoka the White yet. I think she's Ahsoka the gray/white. We're getting there though. We're getting there. Carson for president. Yep, sign me up. I'm here for it. Ashhammer said Ahsoka looks so much cooler on her white robes than her gray ones, bro. Like, she looks amazing. Facts. I don't know if it's the full white robes that we saw at the end of Rebels that I think by the end of the show she might be at. It's definitely not gray. Ahsoka the Gray shows up in the first scene on the platform. It's not gray, but I don't know if it's fully white yet. Maybe it is, and I'm just tripping. Maybe she's Ahsoka the White. She definitely has a different demeanor coming out of it. And seeing Anakin once again, I think there was definitely some life brought back into her in a way. She's definitely been tormented, I think, and maybe even felt responsible for the fact that he turned to the dark side in some aspect because of her leaving the Order. But yeah, I think there's still some more transitioning to do. But maybe she is fully Ahsoka the White. Dave for president. Yeah. That's the guy I would want leading my people. Nah. Timothy says, I would have thought Dave introduces Thrawn and Ezra. Interesting he gave them to someone else. The Clone Wars flashbacks were too much for him. Plus, he got to do the Purgle. He got to do the Purgle at the end of this episode, which I think he really... I think he loves those Purgle. Like, as much as he loves wolves, like, I think he likes whales and space whales a lot. This could have been the season finale. I'd be satisfied not even getting it. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Blessing us with 3 more episodes at this point. Facts, Ashhammer. This episode was so damn good. I can't even imagine how good the last 3 are about to be. She seems happier. I thought she'd be angry with Sabine, but I think now she'll have more perspective on it and be more understanding. Yeah, I think she even was when she came out. Like, I think that really was part of it. And, seeing Anakin struggled to teach her to be a soldier when I don't think Anakin even really wanted to teach her to be that, but it's what he had to become, and it's what he had to make her during that time. And he even says, like, adjust with the times. Like, she's still kind of in that soldier mode. She's been in that mode since she was in the Clone Wars, like, as a little kid, which is kind of what the whole flashbacks are about, her dealing with that. The fact that she's always kind of been a soldier. She even says it herself, my legacy is of war and death. It's not, though. She is more than that. She's a protector. Like, that's her legacy. She is the greatest protector out of all of them, and that includes Yoda. Yoda was a master, and he taught them. He taught the Jedi for years, but eventually part of Yoda's legacy is failure. I don't think Ahsoka's ever necessarily failed. Like, she definitely has failed, don't get me wrong, but, like, her legacy is not the same failure that her masters or Yoda's or, I wouldn't say Obi-Wan's was a failure, although Obi-Wan's got like the most devastating story in Star Wars other than Anakin. The two intertwined though. But yeah, I think she's definitely not quite the same quote-unquote failure that they are. And as Star Wars teaches us, failure is the greatest teacher of them all. The wolves between whales. Dan the Man says, for me, I got the feels when the Purgle were about to take off. Anakin was just pure icing on the cake. Dude, I was literally like shaking in my boots when the Purgle were taking off. I was hyped. I was freaking hyped. She seen I've read that one. RF Gaming Channel says, holy shit. I had some technical difficulties. Just finished the episode. Best Star Wars TV episode ever. Now I see why they had it in theaters. Facts, dude. It really, 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 really is. It really is. I just watched it. I very much liked it. The visuals were cinematic. That was probably the best live action rendering we've ever got of Anakin Skywalker. May the Force be with you. You're dead on, man. You're dead on. It's hitting me in the feels again because that was so damn good. Hayden, we freaking love you, dude. That was so good. Growing up with the Clone Wars and watching every Friday night as a little kid, and then, I think for a lot of us that did that, or even, watching with your kids at one point, wherever you were at in your life when the Clone Wars came out, I think for a lot of us that stay tuned and watched every Friday night, it was just so cool to get new Star Wars again and to have these fun stories of Ahsoka, this new character that was the Padawan to Anakin himself, and then Obi-Wan, and seeing what the Clone Wars were really like in this show. And it was like, damn, like obviously Tarkovsky had already had his micro series out there at that point, but this was George's story of what happened during the Clone Wars. That little line that was way back in episode 4, A New Hope, where Obi-Wan says, I fought back in the Clone Wars with your father. Like, for those of us that watched every Friday night or stay tuned to the show or even saw the movie in theaters or whatever the case was, for those of us that stay tuned for the Clone Wars during portions of it or came back to it, even though it was canceled numerous times, and Dave Filoni had to go through that, bringing it back again for the sixth season on Netflix or whatever, the lost season or the lost episodes, and those episodes were freaking fantastic, and the show just kept getting better and better and better and better. And of course, it gets canceled when Disney buys Star Wars, with it being, something that was on Cartoon Network for years, and it just, they wanted to start anew in a way, and Dave Filoni gets the chance to tell a new story that is kind of his own. And he tells a story called Star Wars Rebels, which was the first show under Disney, and probably the best Star Wars thing ever, other than Ahsoka. He literally told that story the way he wanted, and it was a story of characters that he created, and it was literally, in my opinion, the best thing since Revenge of the Sith. Straight up. And Clone Wars had its freaking moments, because Clone Wars was probably my only other, like my next favorite thing next to Revenge of the Sith at the time. And I love Empire, I love A New Hope, but I loved Rebels so much. Rebels is that good. Dave's storytelling just got better and better and better. And through the 4 seasons of that show, bringing Ahsoka back into it, having her story continue, and telling the story he wanted, kind of a continuation of the Clone Wars story he got to tell, and then finishing that final season of Clone Wars and tying it all together in a freaking masterpiece the way he does. Get the whole team getting better with the animation and the writing. It's just, he's gotten so damn good, and now we're seeing him progress into live action after having some time in the Mandalorian, and holy freaking hell, man, this guy is probably one of the best storytellers ever. Holy crap, man. Hey, Merciless, welcome into the chat. Hayden is still the best fighter in all these shows and new movies. Just proves that Nick Gillard was the best choreographer that Star Wars ever had. Hey, man, I can't even deny it. Hayden's got that work, dude. He's always been, Anakin with it. You know what I mean? He lives that life. Shut your mouth, Obsession. You You know you don't feel like that. You know you don't feel like that. Don't lie to yourself. Did you not like it? He's lying. He's lying to himself. He's trolling. Troll in the dungeon. I wish I could see this episode in theaters too. Me too, Brandon Alvarado. Ashhammer says, I think about that a lot. Seeing Anakin after being Vader and thinking about how this is now an Anakin that lived through being Vader and has changed a lot from having those darker years in his life. Yeah, dude, I think about that too. I thought about that for a while. What a Force Anakin would be like. And wow. What a freaking... How cool to see him like that. Like, he's still got the dark in him. You know what I mean? He's still Anakin. But, dude, he's definitely learned a lot. And I'm curious what his place in this story and in the world between worlds is. Maybe it's just, you know, in Ahsoka's head. But I'm, like, confused, man. Yeah, obsession straight capping. Steve. Fucking dead. Okay, hey, welcome into the chat, Mike Popcorn Porter. Long time no see, my dude. I hope you're doing well. It's so damn good to see you. What is going on in the chat? Y'all are capping. Small says, what's great is the similarities in Anakin's stance compared to Luke and Jedi. I see many similarities. Each episode has reflected the films. Yeah, dude, I definitely feel you in that. I'm so dead. Get your grifter self out of it. No, I'm just kidding. Check the tweet I dropped on Discord. I'll check it. Oh man. What can I say, dude? I think the last 3 episodes of the show are going to be freaking fantastic. I don't know if it's going to be a one-off and that this, you know, I definitely think the story's continuing. Like, I don't know if Ahsoka's a one-season kind of thing. I've always thought that it could be more. There's been hints that there could be a second season down the line. But dude, I think the way that it's being set up right now and the way that Dave likes to tell his stories, there's no way it's a one-season show. And I think the last 3 episodes are going to kind of continue to be set up, to be honest, which I'm here for. I can't wait to see the rest of this show. Seasons 2, 3, 4, hopefully. Even if it's not. Like, dude, this story has been fantastic so far, and I can't wait to see how it continues, especially going to this new galaxy now. I've been waiting for 2 weeks. Give it to me. I want to see the new galaxy. Hey, Mike, I'm glad you love it, my dude. Much love. There's always hope. Indeed, there is, Dale, man. And I love that Dave does that. I love that he was taught to put hope into all of these stories. And even the last thing that Anakin says to her, there's hope for you yet. That was a stellar episode indeed, Mike the Popcorn Porter. That was freaking dope. I freaking love it. I believe Ahsoka totally went off the cliff and plunged into the ocean drowning. But Anakin pulled her mind into the world between worlds to teach her a lesson. You can't get into the world between worlds without powers. What? I don't know about that last part. I don't know about that. I mean, she's already Force sensitive, so it's like, sure. But Santa saw a blurg. What? Grandma got ran over by a blurg? It's not December yet. This episode is better than Luke episode for not even... I'm not even gonna lie, man. This is my new favorite episode of any show. Ashhammer, I couldn't agree more. This episode... Yeah. Luke hit. Luke hit for sure. I was bawling. It was dope as hell. But I'm telling you, as someone that experienced the Clone Wars and Rebels as they were kind of happening, that lived through the little zeitgeist of the fandom that at the time was, you know, somewhat active at the time, but not quite the way I am now. It's this is some of the best Star Wars we've ever had, and this episode was probably the single greatest episode of Star Wars television in history. and maybe one of the best episodes in television history. There's a lot of backstory to it, so you got to watch probably 11 seasons of television for it to fully hit. But dude, I can't stress enough how good this is. So is the daughter within Ahsoka to save her from the fall? So yeah, I have a theory. You guys kind of put this into my brain last week with Ahsoka going into the world between worlds at the end of the episode. That basically Ahsoka's like Gandalf, and becoming Gandalf the White, Ahsoka the White. Like, so Gandalf dies, I think, a couple of times over, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I watched the Lord of the Rings stuff. But Gandalf dies and comes back each time until he finishes his mission. So, what if Ahsoka is kind of the same? With the daughter being within her from back in Clone Wars, it's possible back when she was revived like that she doesn't quite necessarily die a mortal death, or the Force is keeping her alive for her to complete her mission. With that being said, too, that could mean that once her mission's complete, she might have to make a sacrifice play like Jedi do, which I've thought for a long time, and I've been hoping doesn't happen for a long time. Dave doesn't really like to kill off a lot of his characters, but it's probably going to happen at some point. And in the Ahsoka show itself, it could make sense if it is going to be a one-season show for her to have to make the sacrifice play, I guess you could say. Yeah, it's truly a love letter to the fans. Indeed. I had a whale of a time too, Mike Porter. That's a good dad joke. He's done it again! We love you, Mike Porter. Vader's lair, meaning you can't access the world between worlds without using the Force connected to a Jedi temple or Force-oriented access point. You just can't randomly step into it, but Anakin brought her in. Well, technically, that could be a Force Nexus point. Just saying, like, that is a shrine built by ancient people that we don't really know about, that had access to charts to another galaxy. They're definitely connected to the Force in some aspect, and if they didn't know about the world between worlds, I guarantee you whatever that little shrine is could definitely be a portal to it, or, one of the doors. Obsession, you gotta chill, my dude. Chill. Where am I? Does that mean the door is within the ocean? Not necessarily. I'm just putting it out there that could be a nexus point. And Ahsoka was also pulled out of a doorway to Malachor when she was fighting Vader, which she didn't necessarily enter with powers in that. And yeah, maybe Anakin did pull her through. But I don't know how much Anakin really has the capability of pulling her through necessarily. I don't know necessarily how he was able to commune with her, how she was even at the world between worlds technically, or if that even is. Like, I it's a little confusing still. Dave likes to do it that way though. The map room on Cetos is a mirror to the Tower of Mordor and Vader's castle. Facts, that is true. I've been MIA for a while. Sorry, everyone. Don't worry about it, Don Basham. Don't worry about it. Welcome to the chat. I feel you. The hiding was an accident. I've done it before myself. Yes, it is. Why obsession? The ghost of Xmas Pass. You're ridiculous, my dude. I agree, Anthony. I think Anakin now being the father is the ultimate way to make him the chosen one. And the balance of the Force, he does more than stopping Palpatine to balance the Force now. I definitely think that's possible. With Anakin back in the day, like I said at the beginning of the stream, it was totally possible that, he basically rejected his chosen one path, thinking that he had a different destiny. But it might be possible that his true destiny was to take the place of the father. It most likely was. It most likely was his destiny to take the place of the father and bring balance to the force between the light and the dark of the daughter and the son. But him not doing that obviously led to them perishing, and potentially, again, maybe Abeloth's out there or another thing, but you know, it could be possible that once Anakin transcended into the force, he was kind of brought back into that father role to kind of keep the balance in place. It's all been a blur to me. Oh man, I love you. I love you, Mike Porter. Easy 10 facts, Jedi Mike. I'm freaking hyped for it, y'all. I definitely got a lot of thoughts about this episode, and I'm gonna go have to watch it like 20 more times because it was that good. It was that good. Obsession, you're being lame, man. I know you're being the grifters or whatever. If that's really how you feel. Lame take. We'll have to talk about it, my dude. Alright, y'all. Let's see. Hold up. If you guys have any last thoughts, make sure to put them into the chat, or any theories for next week. I definitely am hoping to see you guys soon, especially after this episode. I feel like we definitely got a lot to talk about in general still. There's a lot more Star Wars to come, I think, in the near future. I think Jason is being set up beautifully to have a story of his own one day, and I'm hoping he does. I freaking love it. When they went back in time, I know. That was so cool. Glad we finally left Cetos. Me too. I know I got low score on Santa's predictions, but I ain't mad after that masterpiece. Facts. Epic episode. Epic stream. Thanks for sharing the moment with us, Shiva A. Aaron. Thanks for sharing it with me, my dude. I appreciate you. Mustafar? I don't think we'll see Mustafar. Maybe if we get another little sequence with Anakin and Ahsoka. Again, I think there is more to this. 10 out of 10 episode. Love the Clone Wars stuff the most. Love the Ahsoka the White. Excited for next week. For real. Yeah, me too. And to anybody that maybe didn't like the episode, which I don't know how you didn't, there's still more to the story. Be patient. Have some little, be like a Jedi. Be patient. 1 hour of streaming. Team Sheep! 1 hour of streaming. I mean, we could do an hour of streaming later today. I don't know. That was a freaking hell of an episode. Tom Basham. Wait a minute. The new episode is out? What? Say what? Yeah, Dawn. It's out. It's freaking fire. The next 3 episodes will be filler, says Don Clouderman. Oh, definitely. I'm sure there are haters. There's always going to be haters in life. It's just how life goes. I don't got the energy of the time. Ain't no reason to be hating when there's so much life to live. Bro, I don't understand the hate for Star Wars or how people spend their time hating Star Wars. And this is how we're going to end this stream. Let me just go on a little rant here. I don't understand it. If you freaking love Star Wars so much, why spend energy complaining? Go freaking enjoy the Star Wars you do enjoy, or go watch something else. Straight up. I'm tired of it. Star Wars fandom. I love you guys. I do. I love the entire Star Wars fandom. From the grifters to the freaking annoying people that say dumb stuff like, oh, the world between worlds is dumb and this and that. Why? Get a life. Go touch grass. Enjoy yourself. Unless you get enjoyment from being angry and just childish, then enjoy. I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us here. I appreciate all of you. I love Star Wars. I love this fandom, man. Park Outdoors, much love to you, my dude. This was freaking the best Star Wars episode I've ever seen, and I can't wait to see what everyone else thinks about it, man. Because, whew. There's nothing like Star Wars, dude. I love y'all, though. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed this stream. Smash that like button if you enjoyed it, too. And if you enjoyed the episode, just, click on it once or 3 times, really. Like, that way, just make sure you smash like. Make sure it's, it's a thumbs up by the end of it. And I love you guys. Thank you for supporting the channel. I'll see you in the next stream. And may the Force be with you always. Peace out.